One day, Buddha went to a village with his disciples. The villagers welcomed Buddha and gathered in large numbers to seek his blessings and learn meditation from him. But there was a businessman in that village in whose eyes Buddha was a complete villain and meditation was a total waste of time. He thought that people who followed Buddha were shirking their responsibilities, were shirking their duties towards their family and children, and they were wasting their time by keeping their eyes closed in the name of meditation. On this particular day, this businessman's children were also part of this huge gathering. So this made him all the more furious. He got extremely angry with Buddha, thinking that he will destroy his children's future by putting wrong thoughts in their minds. So he thought within himself, "Today I must face him and teach him a lesson. It is long overdue." Thinking this way, he left his house for Buddha. When he reached the place, he saw Buddha imparting instructions about meditation to everyone gathered around him. The sight of Buddha made his blood boil and his eyes became red with anger. He increased his pace to reach Buddha, and as soon as he found himself in front of him, he spat on his face. Yes, he spat on Buddha's face. Everyone present there, Buddha's disciples and villagers, could not believe what happened in front of them. This guy spat on someone who was revered as God. This made them extremely angry, but they all controlled their anger because they were in Buddha's presence. What Buddha did shocked them even more. And what did Buddha do? When that businessman spat on Buddha's face, he simply smiled. Yes, this guy spat on Buddha's face and Buddha simply smiled. Even this businessman could not believe his eyes. He had not expected this sort of behavior from him. He thought within himself, "I spat on his face, but he didn't react and simply responded with a smile." He also noticed that even the villagers and Buddha's disciples did not utter a single word in reaction. Buddha's smile and people's non-reaction towards him made him control his emotion, and he thought, "It's better I leave now, otherwise I will explode again." So he rushed back home. He could not sleep the whole night. Buddha's smile kept him awake the whole night. He had not met anyone who behaved in such a manner with him. Deep introspection on Buddha's behavior and his own made him realize that Buddha was not an ordinary person. He was an awakened being. He realized his mistake and wept bitterly. With teary eyes, he went to Buddha, fell at his feet, and started crying. He then said, "Buddha, please forgive me for my despicable behavior." Buddha replied, "I cannot forgive you." Hearing these words, Buddha's disciples got shocked. They started thinking that Buddha is the ocean of compassion and love. Everyone knows that, and it is the truth. So how come he doesn't want to forgive this person? But what they heard later on dispelled all their doubts. They heard Buddha say to this businessman, "That person is not present now with whom you misbehaved. If you ever meet that person, then I will surely ask him to forgive you." Right now, to the person who is present in this moment, you are a wonderful person and you haven't done anything wrong. Now, here, Buddha taught the disciples and this businessman to dwell in the present moment. This is the sign of a person who is truly present. When you are truly present, then what happened in the past does not determine your present behavior towards others. You always meet everyone as if you are meeting them for the first time. Just think, if the same thing had happened with you, if somebody had spat on your face, what would you have done? How would you have reacted?